When it comes to managing a rental property, landlords in the UK face a key decision. Should I take care of things myself, or should I enlist the help of a letting agent? This is a question that has been on the minds of many, whether you're a first-time landlord or someone with a portfolio of properties. The answer often comes down to a variety of factors, from time and expertise to cost and convenience. So let's break it down and see which option works best for you. One of the first things to consider is the commitment. Managing your own property can be time consuming, especially if you have multiple properties or tenants. You'll be responsible for everything: marketing the property, conducting viewings, handling paperwork, organising repairs, dealing with tenant complaints and ensuring rent is paid on time. If you're juggling a full-time job or have other commitments, managing all of these aspects yourself could quickly become overwhelming. Letting agents, on the other hand, take care of all the day-to-day operations, leaving you free from the stresses of tenancy management. They'll handle the tenant sourcing, vetting, and even deal with the sometimes difficult task of enforcing rent payments or dealing with evictions. That being said, if you're someone who enjoys being hands-on and you have time to spare, managing your property yourself can be very rewarding. Plus, it allows you to build a relationship with your tenants, which can help create a smoother renting experience. The rental property landscape in the UK is full of regulations, from the requirements under the Housing Act 2004 to the more recent changes around tenant fees and safety certificates. For instance, you'll need to be familiar with gas safety checks, electrical inspections, energy performance certificates, and making sure your property meets the fit and proper person criteria. Letting agents are well versed in these rules and are usually up to date on changes to the law. They can ensure that you stay compliant and avoid the risk of hefty fines. On the flip side, if you manage the property yourself, it's essential that you stay on top of these legislations. There are plenty of resources available to help you, but you'll need to commit the time to understanding the legalities involved. Many landlords choose to manage their property themselves to save money on agent fees, but if you miss even one small regulation, you could find yourself facing problems later on. By the way, if you're interested in expanding your property portfolio, I've put together a free property training course where I share how you can buy large apartment blocks without needing money for a deposit. It's a strategy that can open up new opportunities for growing your investment portfolio, and I walk you through the process step by step. You can sign up for the course through the link in the description below. Cost is one of the most significant factors that landlords consider when deciding whether to use a letting agent. Typically, agents charge a fee of around 10 to 15% of the monthly rent, depending on the level of service that they provide. For a £1,000 a month property, this means you'd be paying anywhere between £100 to £150 each month for their service. Some agents also charge a setup fee when finding a tenant, which can be an additional cost to factor in. Managing your own property eliminates these ongoing fees, but you'll need to be prepared for some of the hidden costs that may come with self-management. For example, advertising your property on portals like Rightmove or Zoopla can come with a price tag, especially if you want to use professional photography or conduct virtual viewings. Then there are the costs of maintaining and repairing the property. You'll either have to organise these yourself or pay a tradesman directly. Some landlords also find that they can save money by handling things like tenant referencing, rent collection, and property inspections on their own. However, this also requires time and effort, and there's always a possibility that you'll miss something important. If you opt for an agent, the fee covers their expertise and their ability to handle problems quickly. They'll also typically have systems in place to handle issues like rent arrears or maintenance problems more efficiently, which can help keep things running smoothly. Building and maintaining a positive relationship with tenants is crucial. When you manage the property yourself, you have the chance to engage directly with your tenants, addressing issues personally and making sure they're happy. This can lead to long-term tenancies, lower turnover rates, and less hassle for you overall. However, managing tenants yourself can also come with its challenges. If tenants don't pay on time, or if disputes arise over repairs or house rules, these issues can become stressful, especially when emotions are involved. Many landlords find that having an agent as an intermediary can help avoid personal conflict. A professional letting agent will act as the buffer, meaning you don't have to deal with tenants on a day-to-day basis, which can be a significant advantage for some. That said, if you're someone who values direct communication and feels confident handling tricky conversations, managing the property yourself might actually lead to better relationships with tenants. You may also feel more in control of the way your property is looked after. In the long run, the decision may also come down to your goals as a landlord. If you have a single property or a couple of buy-to-lets and want to keep things as simple as possible, managing the property yourself might be the best option. It's cost effective and allows you to retain full control. However, as your property portfolio grows, the pressure of managing everything yourself could become too much. That's when outsourcing to a letting agent may make more sense. It can free up your time to focus on growing your portfolio or pursuing other business ventures. It's also a good idea to consider the future and whether managing properties will continue to be something you enjoy. If it becomes a burden, an agent can step in and take over. So, should you manage your own property or use an agent? The answer depends on your personal preferences, the time and effort you're willing to invest, your expertise, and the long-term goals you have as a landlord. If you have the time and the knowledge and desire to handle things yourself, managing your own property can be cost-effective and rewarding. But if you want convenience and expertise and peace of mind, especially as your portfolio grows, then working with a letting agent may be the better option. Ultimately, it's about finding the right balance for you. There's no one-size-fits-all answer, but by weighing up the pros and the cons, you'll be able to make a decision that suits your lifestyle and help you meet your property investment goals. I hope you found this video helpful, and as I mentioned, I've put together a free property investing training course that you can sign up for using the link below. And as always, thanks for watching. I appreciate you being a subscriber, and I'll see you on the next one.